is Elizabeth. I'm a certified personal trainer and nutritionist, and today I have a ballet and kickboxing hybrid workout. So this is a, to me, unique way to tone the body. I think it's a fun workout. And so the workout begins with a warm-up. We'll do the workout itself. We have cool-down stretches when we're done. If you haven't already, please subscribe to my channel. And if you'd like to help contribute, if you go to my channel page, there's a link in the About section. So before we begin, I also have a spirit lifter to share with you. It says, "Dost thou love life? Then do not squander time, for that is the stuff life is made of." And to me, time is the most valuable thing. I want to spend all of my time with the people I love, doing things I love, and unfortunately, I tend to feel guilty if any of my time is wasted. But I am working on that, not to feel guilty or regretful of any of what I deem mistakes. But that will be another day that we'll discuss that. For this one, I think that this is really important because a lot of people, I feel, get sucked into sort of unfruitful activities like window shopping on the phone or scrolling through social media, and this doesn't really contribute to our life. It might, maybe you deeply enjoy it, but I don't feel that many people, when they reflect on their good memories of their life, go back and think oh, I had this wonderful time scrolling through Facebook. It was the best day of my life. See, that just doesn't make sense to me, but it could be possible. I do believe in the impossible. So with that, I do think it is important to use your time valuably. And if there are experiences that you want in your life, you should go out and try to get them, even if that means that you're doing them alone. Because even though it might not be super comfortable to do things alone, you can still find enjoyment in it, and you will probably be glad that you did do that thing. So that has happened for me. I used to be afraid to go out alone, but I didn't have friends, so I just wouldn't go out at all. But that would make me upset because certain things like holidays, I would have no tradition, no fun thing to have done for it, and it felt like that I was missing out on something, or that I was losing something. And having a child changed that for me and made my life drastically different. But sometimes my child's with his father, and if there are certain things that I want to do, especially because I'm a morning person, and if there's no one to spend time with me, then I've had to learn to do those things myself. But I've greatly enjoyed some of those experiences, whether it means that I was going shopping by myself or going to the park, and some of those experiences have been deeply enriching for me, and they become more comfortable, or being alone out in public becomes more comfortable the more often that you do it. So I think that the most difficult thing is just getting into the car and driving to a location, because once you've gotten there, or once I've gotten there, I'm like, oh, well, I'm here, so I'm gonna suck it up and be brave and face these people. So hopefully you will give it a try if there's something out there in life that you've been longing to do. So now we can begin our workout. I have a piece of hair touching me. There we go. Alright, so the first part of our warm-up is a bend and reach through. So this is a full body stretch. You're simply going to reach up and then fold through and reach as far as you can behind your legs. So we're going to do that 6 times. Next thing that we have is a Yin and Yang Stretch, and this is going to open up the hips and stretch the shoulders. So you're going to go into a sort of plie, and you're going to have your hands on the inside of your leg, and you're going to rotate or roll one shoulder in at a time. So we're going to do that 8 times. And now we're ready to start our actual workout. So these movements have ballet and kickboxing combined to make one movement. So our first one is going to be a side passe to a round kick. And this is going to tone the side of the leg and the butt, and it's challenging your balance, which in turn works your core, the deep core muscle or the intrinsic core, which is the ones that are bracing the spine. So what you're going to do is you're going to drag your leg up into a side passe, bring it down, and kind of back behind you into your round kick. And because this exercise, or this workout rather, is a hybrid, meaning that for like ballet, people will hold their arms in certain ways, a bunch of different ways, and boxing they hold it in another. You can opt to put your hands in any sort of way. For me, I think of it as an exercise, and I'm one of those people that don't always know what to do with my hands, so they simply stay in prayer or in a steepling pose. So I guess whatever floats your boat. So we're going to do that for 8 on each side. The next thing that we have is going to be a ballet lunge with an air bask, and we're adding in 10 hits. So a ballet lunge looks similar to a side lunge, except your legs more at like a rear diagonal. So it looks like this back leg, air bask, and from here you're going to give 10 hits. So we're going to do that 6 times and then switch. Then we're on to our next movement, which is going to be a side battement and a 1, 2, 3 side kick. So the 1, 2, 3 represents low, middle, high. So grand battement side, swing your leg up as high as you can. You should be semi-relaxed as you swing your leg up. And then this time, for the side kick, you go low, medium, high. And this time you have more control or feel more tension throughout the muscle. So we're going to do that 5 times and then switch. and 2 side kicks. So bring your legs wide apart, seam turned out, you're going to plie, give a little pulse, come up, side kick, side kick. That's 1, and we're going to do that 6 times. So this is going to work the inner and outer thighs. Then we're on to our next exercise, which is a knee and Air Bask. So we're going to knee, Air Bask. We're going to do that 8 times and then switch. Then we're on to our cool down stretches, so we're going to come to the floor. And the first thing we have is a pigeon, so it's going to stretch the hip. And when you're ready, switch. And then we have laying knee hugs, so you're going to lay flat and hug one knee. And that concludes our ballet and kickboxing hybrid. I hope you enjoyed it. Please check out more of my other videos on YouTube on Wellness by Elizabeth, and like, subscribe, and share.